I have a great one for you today. And so this is in regards to sales, and it's something I learned years ago. It's really good training. Being in a sales manager for over 30 years, I have been to dozens and dozens and dozens of sales training. And this one actually, I really take to heart. It's really good. There's actually a book about it. It's called Selling to Vito. If anybody does not know what that is, I can certainly put a link in the comments below. But basically what it's talking about is how to position yourself and who to sell to. And this conversation comes up because I had a client who went to a workshop and they saw this guest speaker, and they sell a very high-end product, very high-end, and it really does affect a company and corporate's bottom line. And they asked that person, who should they be targeting? Who should they be prospecting? And without that company really understanding their business, they suggested that they should start targeting the administrative assistants of all these organizations, okay? And so this is why I bring the book in play here, or remind you about the book, because when I learned to sell, I had some really good trainers and mentors and leaders that I learned from. And one of the big things, takeaways, and the thing that made me a ton of money was the whole premise behind selling to Vito. Vito means a very important person in the organization. I like to call them the VIP, selling to Mr. VIP. But the book is about selling to Vito. And so the whole methodology and the purpose of it is to go as high as you can, go all the way up, okay? And a lot of times it doesn't matter what your product or service is. You got to go really high, because you want to talk to the person who really cares about, their business. They got skin in the game. And if your product or service is going to save them some money, or help their bottom line, or make them look good for their corporate relations, investors, and things like that, yeah, they're gonna listen to you. Yeah, they're gonna want to hear you. And so it's about knowing those buzzwords that you're gonna say and position yourself so that you can get through, or that you get a call, or you get a meeting or something, okay? And so when you call and you go to Mr. Vito, the very important person, and let's say this person is named Chuck, and you finally get Chuck on the line and you talk to him and you say, hey Chuck, I have this product and it is really gonna save your bottom line. I'm gonna help you look really great to your investors, and you're gonna save thousands of dollars, maybe $1 million. And so Mr. Vito, the very important person, is going to be so intrigued and inclined that he's going to probably tell you and say, he's either going to be A, set up an appointment and talk to you, because he can't talk right now because he's very important and he has a lot of things to do. Or B, he's going to tell you to get a hold of, and let's say his right-hand man is Tom. Get a hold of Tom, meet with Tom. Tom's my guy. He's going to listen to all the things that, all the partnerships that we get involved in. And so you got to meet with Tom. And so your opportunity now is like, hey, okay, great. I am going to follow up and I'm going to reach out to Tom. So here's the cool thing, because he gave you Tom's name, you now have the opportunity to position yourself and say, Tom, hey, Chuck, your CEO, Mr. Very Important person, told me I need to meet with you because he's interested in hearing about our product. Do you think Tom's gonna meet with you when you say that and position it? Because remember, Chuck told you to call Tom, and you're gonna position it and you're gonna tell Tom, Chuck told me to meet with you. He really is interested in my product. It's gonna bring your bottom line down. You're gonna save thousands and thousands of dollars, and blah, okay? So, and then, you get the sell and it's all awesome. Yay! So let's say you try the reverse. Let's say that you actually were trying to go from the bottom up, and you're contacting all the administrative assistants, and you're trying to get an appointment with Mr. Vito, Chuck, again. And more than likely, I'm just going to tell you this because I've done it and it's happened to me a million times. More than likely, The administrative assistant is going to write your name down and tell you she's going to leave a message for Chuck. And you're going to do it again and again and again and again. And it'll just go in a circle and a circle and a circle. And so that's the difference of selling to Vito, the Mr. Very Important person, any C-level suite person, okay? And go as far high as you can. Go up, 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 and bring yourself down. Just go as high as you can. Reach for the stars. That's the person that's going to help move and shake your business and help you get to where you need to go. Because nobody wants to call them. They're afraid to. And here, keep this in mind, especially if you're an owner, you know, chiefs like to talk with chiefs. So if you're a chief and you're calling on him and you're trying to get into a meeting with him, chiefs love to talk to chiefs. So, you know, you have a vantage point then, especially if you throw that, you know, out there and let them know that, you know, you're the owner of the company. You picked up the phone. You wanted to call him directly. It goes a long, long way. So that's my 2 cents. It was long, but I hope you listened to it because this was really, really good. Selling to Vito, it's really, really important, helps you, and it's very productive. I hope you do it. If you have a different style, if you've learned something different, I would love to hear it because, again, I love listening to different tactics. I love trying new, you know, things out there, and I've heard them all, and I've tried them all, and I've practiced with them all, and I've probably read every sales book out there. So let me know your thoughts. Give me your feedback. I'd love to hear your comments, or tell me if you've tried it, and, you know, let me know the response. Thanks a lot.